WRTR Real Talk Radio. Featured guest DJs. Original shows. Music news. The hottest DJs from around the world.
And we're back. What it do, niggas? Welcome to another week here at WRTR Real Talk Radio. Miss Lyric, what to do?
Nothing much.
Tigga, man, you staying out of trouble.
Do I get in trouble?
Yes. Quite a lot.
Not over here. He never get in trouble. He never get in trouble.
Okay. I believe that when I see it. No, but y'all, welcome to a new week here at WRTR Real Talk Radio. This week on Real Talk at the end of our show, or towards the end, if you can skip to it if you don't want to listen to our other shenanigans. But you will, because damn it, we're important and we have important things to say. So, for our Real Talk segment this week, I asked this question on social media, and I just wanted to see what everybody's take is on it. And we'll be reading some of y'all's responses on here also, especially off Miss Lyric's page. So, if your friend or family member started dating somebody that you were previously intimate with, would or should you tell them, or would you just keep your mouth shut? That's what we'll be talking about this week on Real Talk. So, just getting into everything. I mean, with WRTR, we're happy to announce we got plenty of venues that you can listen to us on now. We got iHeartRadio. We're on Apple.
Check.
Yep. Podcast. Apple Podcast. So, yeah, just about everywhere you are and growing. So, just definitely got to get things in order. Let's see. Conspiracy theories. There's a lot that we could talk about today, but just getting in on all of that, or before we get into that, I got a game. Okay, so y'all know that
oh Lord.
So
Here we go.
Since I've discovered the joy of cannabis, you know, certain things happen, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you come out with like different shit. And I came up with like this game when I was high. And I want to play with y'all. Alright, you ready?
I just want to know, before you start this, I just want to know, I just want to know what made you start getting high?
Well, okay.
That's all I want to know.
Okay, so I stopped. Okay, for one, getting high is a lot. Okay, getting high is a lot better on your body. No, getting high is a lot better on your body. You aren't doing as many empty calories, things of that nature. I'm over 40, you know, all that sugar and stuff. It's not great. So, you know,
so now because you over 40,
yes,
you're getting high.
Yes, I'm responsible now. I'm a responsible adult, capable of making my own decisions. Anyways, are we gonna play this game real quick or not?
Of course, go ahead.
All right, everybody pick one animal. I'm gonna choose one. I'm gonna select cat.
Oh, well, I was going to choose a lion because Leo season is approaching.
Choose a different one.
Why?
Because it's in the feline family.
How you going to tell me to choose an animal and then tell me to choose another animal that I don't want to choose?
Well, the hell with y'all. Y'all can't play my stinky game anyways.
Let me think. Bunny rabbit.
All right, and Tigga Man.
Oh, the bull. Taurus, the bull.
All right.
All day.
So, picking an animal, and this is, again, I came up with this game when I was high. So, my whole thing is pick an animal and debate the race of that animal if they were human. So, I chose cats. We're debating the reason they are a certain race. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah. So, for me, cats would low-key be black people. And I'm going to tell you why. People think, oh, well, you know, cats dirty, cats this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing. Cats keep themselves clean. Cats are survivors. They're hunters. They go out. If they want to get fucked, if they want to fuck with you, they're going to fuck with you. If they don't want to fuck with you, they not really going to fuck with you. And they typically minding their own business till you go fucking with them and pushing them in a corner, and then they got to fuck your ass up, correct? Now, as opposed to dogs, who I feel like would be Caucasian.
Cats are not clean. Cats don't like water.
Cats clean themselves. But let me ask you this: would you rather deal with and I'm not talking about a cat box. I'm talking about just the cat itself. No, not that cat box. My God. Not that cat box. Whew.
I don't want to play anymore.
Y'all don't want to sniff cat boxes? Wait. Okay. Anyways. All right. So up next, we got lyrics lessons since they don't want to play my fucking game. But you know what? Debate that amongst yourselves, listeners, because I feel like that would spark some debate.
So what would you say? So what would you say a bull? What race a bull would be? Go.
I would probably say a bull would be more so like I want to feel like hillbilly redneck. Like I do.
Why?
Well, okay.
Why would you say that?
Well, I mean, for
they
one,
don't bother nobody until they tempted to. They don't bother nobody until they tempted to.
Okay.
When they see red, they gone. They coming after you.
You gotta talk up, Tigga man, because we could.
You can't hear me.
You gotta talk into the speaker.
I'm talking into the goddamn speaker.
Now you are.
Can you hear me?
Now, boys.
Oh, nigga.
This is the part of the show where somebody has to play Mama Baby.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Can you hear me, Larry?
I can.
Thank you.
Okay.
You up in Baltimore, but they ain't got no connection.
Yeah. Okay.
You
down there in Oxon Hill where you got a bullet hole through your motor.
I'm in Fort Washington now.
Anyway. No, but all jokes aside, so no, I think the bull would be hillbilly, redneck.
Anyways, okay.
Because of the smell. Anyways, okay, lyrics lessons. Lyrics lessons. Up next on WRTR. We'll be right back after this.
That's right.
Toilets. Toilets are made so that people can sit down and take a shit. Anyone can sit on a toilet, and if the toilet is large enough, two people can shit together and tell jokes, or make up stories, or just listen. Toilets are for people, and that is why toilets are like Facebook, magazines, Febreze, toilet paper. These are things that people use when they shit together, so they can open up and connect about ideas and music and other things people share. Handle toilets are just like Facebook. Button toilets, just like Facebook. Self-flush toilets, just like Facebook. No-flush toilets, Facebook. We all want to connect. Sometimes we just don't know how. That's why we have toilets and Facebook.
Pull up a seat for lyrics lessons.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Lyric, and I'm back with my segment, Lyrics Lessons, where I give my 2 cents about your relationship, your friendship, and your situationship. If you guys want to send your advice, questions, or concerns, please don't hesitate to send me an email at lyricbravado@gmail.com or DM me on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. Now let's get into it.
Mm-mm.
All right.
What shenanigans shall be unveiled this week?
So I have some lights, and then I have some, oh, wow.
Okay. And I got
all right. So we're going to start with the light. We're going to build up.
Okay.
All right. This first one. Dear Lyric, is giving flowers really important? My girlfriend is upset and sometimes hints for me to give her flowers? I would really like some explanation on things, especially from you. I'm fairly new to the dating scene despite my age. I'm 31, by the way. I got into my first ever relationship with my girlfriend this January. Needless to say, I have a lot of things to work on and learn since this is my first. This one pertaining to the concept of giving someone flowers. I've had no issues with gift giving, even though it's not my primary love language. It's a type of gift that I have issues with. Whenever I do give a gift, I make sure that it's tangible, practical, and lasts forever, like a necklace or a watch or a stuffed toy that she likes. I'm not dense, or maybe I am, but my partner has been hinting to me that I should give her flowers ever since the 6 months mark that we've been seeing each other. I haven't given them to her once.
Okay.
I feel like they're expensive and they immediately lose their value once they wither. I just explanation as to why flowers are such an important. Thanks in advance.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh.
First of all, it's very commendable that you are new to dating and you're dating someone at 31 years old.
Yo, that was the first thing that caught me.
That caught me.
Because, I mean, at 31 years old, your biggest issue is getting somebody to buy flowers. Like, I feel like most 30-year-olds are sitting around still trying to figure out how to eat box. Like, I just, like...
You know what?
You know what I'm saying? So, okay. Go ahead, girl. It's your problems. We listening to you.
I'm done.
With no last story. Okay? So, my thing is, if your partner is hinting about something that they want, that is their love language, which is receiving gifts. And I don't see anything wrong with it. You may think that it is unimportant, but to her, it means the world to her. Ladies do like flowers. Unexpectedly, too. We love for a man to just come home randomly and give us some flowers. Whatever. I think that you should just go ahead and get them.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you said something about they're expensive. Sir, let me tell you something. You can go in any giant grocery store. You can go into any Safeway, go into the flower department and get like 6 roses for like $9-10. I don't think that that's that expensive. We spend that on bullcrap every day. $10. So if that's something that'll make her smile, do it just to see her smile.
And if all else fails, Munchbox. Telling you. She will love you for that too.
You dumb. Listen. Munchbox. I'm mad at that. I'm so mad at that.
So that's my advice.
All right, I got one for
her
you.
love language so she can understand and give your love language properly as well.
All right. You said you got one too, Tigga Man?
Yep, I got one.
Oh, hell.
Good grief.
All right.
One of y'all go ahead with y'all.
All right. You want to go first or me, Tigga Man?
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Dear Lyric, I wanted to run this post, y'all, on your show to see how you felt. I'm a 29-year-old black man from Texas living in Orlando. I've been seeing this fine-ass Latina chick for almost a year now. Sex life is good, vibe is good, just one thing. One night, we were both high and drunk, both high and drunk sexing. While we were in the heat of the moment, she started using the N-word. The first night it happened, I just let it pass because we were both fucked up. Well, as the weeks have passed, it's become a regular thing for her to call me a nigga, for her to refer to my part as a big black dick, and just the whole side of me wants to let it slide because she's Latina, but her mom. I'm reading y'all's messages, but her mom's side is white, and something about it makes me want a second opinion. Am I tripping? Sign D. Black D. Big black D.
If you don't want her calling, then why are you going to do it?
You said what?
Okay, so this is the thing. Everybody is entitled to their boundaries. If it makes you uncomfortable, say something. Yes, she's Latina. Yes, you know as well as I know, scientifically, everyone came from leprechauns. So guess what?
Did you say leprechauns?
I said black.
No, Africa.
Oh.
The motherland.
Okay.
The motherland.
And you can fact check that.
Oh, yeah.
The motherland.
It's called Eugene. Thank you. But if it makes you uncomfortable, say something. Don't just let it slide and just let it slide and just let it slide, because what's going to happen is you're going to start to resent her, and that's going to ruin your relationship with her. So get it out of the way. Be like, hey, babe, I really would like it if you do not call me that, because it makes me uncomfortable. And just leave it at that. You don't really have to go into the details of why. You know what I'm saying?
The N-word or the BBD?
Both.
I'm talking about the N-word.
Well, I mean, both are issues because don't nobody like it when people fetishize black people either. So that's always an issue. But I mean, I don't understand the obsession with other races once they get sexually intimate, or just, I don't understand the allure or just the whole thing of this word that you're really not supposed to say, that you say at your cousin's house when no black people are around and where y'all can't get caught anyways. Like, you say it anyways, but then everybody just wants to publicly say it. It's like, ooh, this is an instance where I can say nigga, or it'll be like you at a concert, and oh, well, I was just singing along to my favorite artist, and can I just appreciate the, bitch.
Substitute for something else.
You said what?
Substitute for something else.
Exactly.
If it's not honey, babe, sweetie, love, then tell her you don't like it. Period.
There you go.
You just have to be honest. Everybody is entitled to
Like,
how
baby,
they
stop
feel.
saying that to me. I don't like that, baby. Stop calling
Some
me
people
that,
like to be called a nasty, freaky bitch while they're, intimate. Some people don't like that. You just have to be vocal and say what you like and what your preference is when you're talking to your mate. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'll be damned if I'm gonna have some 12 years of slave sex. All right. Yeah, all right. Go ahead.
Y'all almost spit my drink out.
That's my advice for that.
All right, I got one. This is from Gary from Chattanooga.
Oh,
Oh
hey.
my God.
Gary from Chattanooga.
Sound like it's about to be a mess.
He said, "Dear Lyric, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Chattanooga.
Dear Lyric, my wife and I have been married for 5 years with 2 children. I've been putting my hands on her in such a bad way that she's saying we are no longer a family and she wants a divorce. I need my wife and children back. It hurts me to stay away. I'm currently going to church and Sunday school and Bible study. I've been praying many hours these past few weeks and it's helping me. I would do anything and everything I can to get my family back because I don't want to lose them. What can I do to get them back?"
Baby, there's nothing you can to get them back. There's nothing you can do to get them back.
You lost them.
Listen,
Lost them.
you have no business putting your hands on nobody on this guy's brain. Unless she was doing you some harm and it was trying to end your life, so you should have kept your hands and feet to your motherfucking self.
Wow.
And that's just that on that. She's doing what's best for her and them kids, and I commend her for that, because a lot of people stay in these toxic relationships. And I just seen something on Instagram where this boy killed his girlfriend, brutalized her body.
Yeah. And the mama came in and found her.
Your wife said, "Won't be me," and she bounced with them kids to safety. As she should. As she should. So therefore, now you need to make sure that you get your life right. You on the right track going to church, and I hope you're not just going there just to, you know what I'm saying that you're going. I hope you're learning something, and maybe the next relationship you get, you know what to do and what not to do. But baby, let me tell you something. Life is gone. Never get her back. Once that mind is gone, once you lose the mind for a woman, and she's no longer interested in you, The rest follows.
She took the kids, the station wagon, and the trailer, nigga.
Bye.
Not the trailer. Not the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be back February 30th. And that's just that on that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so my final one is, wow, it's very lengthy, so I'm going to try to get through as much as I can. This one reads, my fiance just destroyed my trust, and we just got a house together. Last week, my fiance told me that his old friend Crystal reached out to him to see how he was doing. It instantly made me feel anxious, but I'm definitely an overthinker, so I didn't mention it to him. Yesterday, I was in our room, and I overheard him in the kitchen talking to someone on the phone. He's saying some basic catching up things, and it's pretty obvious that it's Crystal on the phone. So I walked past him to go outside to clean something up, or he'd be sick for that. He's trying to be nosy.
She went outside to vacuum the lawn.
And then I came back in, and he's saying bye to her. As I'm coming inside, I fully expected him to say, oh, that was Crystal that just called. Instead, he looks dead at my face, smiles, and says, that was Benji on the phone.
Oh.
He's fighting with his wife. I just stood there. It was obvious he just lied to my face. For the first time ever, I asked to see his call history. And he shows me. The call was from a random number, so I asked, why isn't Benji's number saved in your phone? He says it's Benji's new number. I said, okay. Well, show me your recent texts with Benji. He says the recent texts are from Benji's old phone. Then I say, show me your texts between you and Crystal then. When I say that, he instantly got quiet and shuts down. The numbers match. I asked him to show me their text messages and he hesitates, but hands me the phone. The whole text thread is her teasing him and asking him to come hang out and asking him why he's avoiding it. They keep texting. He mentions that he's engaged and she thinks it's hilarious. I'm freaking out that he lied to me and I start crying and he assures me that she's just a close friend and says he doesn't know why he lied, but it was on an impulse and he says he's sorry. I'm extremely hurt and angry. Today I looked her up on Facebook and she's not even his friend. She's his ex. Him and I are about to move into this house together. Is there something that can be worked through or am I better off leaving? Child, let's see. That was a lot. Girl. Let me tell you. Marriage is a big commitment. Buying a house with someone is a big commitment too. It sounds to me like somebody ain't ready.
Coffee.
Because for him to impulsively lie like that for no reason at all, it seems like he is being a little shady, like he wants to hide it. And maybe the intention was not, and he just got nervous. But I think maybe you should hold off on this whole house thing. I don't know if you can do that. Okay. It might be too late. I hope it's not too late for you, girl. But if it is, I feel sorry. Because you would hate to wait till you're like years down the line and you find out that him and Crystal been bumping uglies.
Oh no.
While you're out doing whatever.
Not the ugliest of bumps.
Yeah,
well, I can say about that. Obviously she didn't know who Crystal was. That's the first thing. She didn't know who Crystal was. So he probably never mentioned anything about his past girls or whatever since she found out that was his ex. Hold on, how did she find out that was his ex?
Because he told her that an old friend named Crystal reached out to him to see how he was doing.
Right.
She found out that it was his ex by looking her up on Facebook. My thing is,
so she must have seen like pictures of them together or something.
He could have just said, hey, this is my ex-girlfriend. Just be honest. Honest.
And you know what? Even though he did tell her, his ex or whatever, he did say he's engaged. Because she kept asking him, why is he avoiding her? My thing, he said he was engaged. So that meant she must have kept reaching out to them in concert. But then he messed up with the phone call. That's what you messed up at.
He sure did. He sure did. Because if you were that open and honest and telling, you know what I'm saying, that she reached out, you should have continued down that path of being open and honest.
Because
now you cause some distrust in your relationship.
Exactly.
Sorry, girl.
Yeah.
Because absolutely not. So yeah, I would recommend y'all go to some sort of marriage counseling before you jump the broom. That's what I recommend. It might even be something that you hashed out. He might have just got nervous. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you to leave him because, I mean, if this is the only thing that has happened, and I don't even know how long you all have been together. I don't know what y'all have been through together. If this is the only thing, it might be something that you can hash out, but definitely conversations need to be had because
because my thing is, if you avoid her text messages and stuff, while all of a sudden you call and start talking to her, and you already
he wasn't avoiding her text messages. They were texting, but I guess the ex wanted them to hang out, and he was avoiding that.
Yeah, that's what he messed up at. He should have just put his buddy's name under that. Because all she said was, let me see the number, let me see the name. She ain't read the thread.
Tell y'all here giving cheating advice.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you just got yourself caught up.
Well, check that number twice, girl. Montgomery Road been closed for years.
You dumb. I'm sorry, you dumb.
Woolworth, what?
and that's the thing. There's nothing wrong with having platonic, opposite sex relationships. You know what I'm saying? Friendships or whatever. But once you start,
even if he would have told her,
stuff like that,
probably would have had a problem.
You make your partner look at you different, and it makes people start being a little insecure, which brings on doubt in the relationship, which brings on jealousy, which brings on all that other stuff. Like it's a buildup, and then you have this toxic relationship.
But you know what? Even if he would have told her that was his ex, she probably still had a problem with why you and your ex texting each other. I mean, what's going on? She would have been suspicious anyway. But
at least she would have had the information and was given the chance to either deal with it or not.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. You just made it worse by lying.
There's that.
You should have saved the number under your buddy's name.
Girl, do what's best for you at the end of the day.
And there you go.
And that's all I got to say about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this segment. Don't forget to send me your questions at my Gmail at lyricbravado@gmail.com. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so do we really want? Okay, do y'all want to hear about the 11-year-old black girl, or do we want to talk about this upside down roller coaster and how that's?
We can talk about both.
All right,
upside down roller coaster.
Up next, we'll be telling you about that, and be right after this. Keep it locked.
Well, we met about 2 months ago at my friend Marsha's 31st birthday dinner, and I immediately noticed Josh.
Yeah, I can be a little shy sometimes, but I said to myself, you better go up and introduce yourself, because if you don't, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. And we started talking, and, well, here we are. Now we're fucking.
My parents were thrilled when I told them I was finally fucking Josh. He had been eating my pussy for so long, I began to wonder if he was ever going to actually take out his dick and stuff my hole.
Deborah's not my typical fuck, and my friends were a little bit skeptical, but they're coming around. They're starting to see that, this is the woman that I want to empty my balls in for the rest of my life.
I actually still remember exactly where we were when we first fucked.
It was right over there.
Josh was behind me, and my face was pressed up against the glass the whole time.
I was giving her this tremendous pounding, just really deep in there, and that's when I realized at that moment that fuck like this comes around only once, so better not blow it. Do you remember what you said to me that night?
Of course. Fill me with your cock. Fuck my mouth, daddy. God damn it. Go deeper. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Keep fucking your little pump station. Come on my back.
I spent so much time looking for a woman that I could plow so hard that she'd walk funny for 2 days straight, and I'm just really glad that I never gave up.
No one should. I mean, the fucking you're waiting for is out there. It was for me.
Look at you. You sitting on your mama couch, smoking weed, popping out babies, and eating up all your mama food. You ain't shit. Your lazy ass ain't doing shit. Why don't you do something with your life? Get your stupid ass up off the couch. Go to the Neverest Institute. At Neverest, you get the hands-on training that you need to stop being a motherfucking bum that you are. Now, being that you are indeed a lazy bum on the couch, I know your ass is full of excuses. What about my thug life? What about my pimp? What about my pregnancy? Don't nobody want to hear that shit. You can be a thug at Neverest. All right. Now, who got the motherfucking answer? I do. Got that loud. Yo. I got that loud. You can turn tricks at Neverest. You can have your baby right there in the classroom. Just clean up after yourself. Ain't my baby. It ain't my baby. Yo. I got that loud. The teachers at Neverest know that your lazy ass don't want to be there. Neither do they. You skim through shit so fast, it'll be a miracle if you pass your exams, but that's beside the point. At least your ass can say you in school. Call up there now. Don't you want to be fly? Don't you want to be balling? Don't you want to be in this big ass boat? Well, motherfucker, so do I. And the sooner you skim this contract, the sooner I can do shit like that, bitch. Call now. You still sitting there, bitch. I said call now.
Parody commercial created by Bricklin Page. Follow her on Twitter at BrickyBrick1 and subscribe to the Orangey and Purple YouTube videos on our YouTube channel, BrickyBrick1. Alright, so as we're getting into this, okay, so I guess I'll start with this because it's really bad news. So did y'all hear about the 11-year-old black girl that was attacked with acid during an argument at a playground in Detroit last Sunday?
I haven't heard about that.
You said you did or you did not?
No, I haven't. I haven't heard about that.
I did. I saw that on Instagram.
According to this report, she was on a playground when her cousin and another 12-year-old girl got into an argument. The mother of the 12-year-old is accused of giving her a bottle of acid that she then used to throw on the girls. She wasn't involved in the confrontation, but she said Summers was not involved in the confrontation, but suffered severe burns on her back, legs, and arms. She tore off her shirt and basically just tried, like the acid was going through her clothing. She was tearing off her clothes. It was just crazy. What fuck nugget does this crazy shit? I'm just thrown.
You know what I read?
What?
The girl's mama gave it to her.
That's what I just said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like, what? Acid?
Yes.
This is what we're doing?
That is the most evilest shit I have ever heard. That is a child.
Yes.
If you have a problem with something, you go to the other child's parents and you handle it that way.
Right.
But you finna get football numbers. You finna get football numbers, because guess what? You could have killed that child.
Yep.
And guess what would have happened if it was my child? Honey. Let me tell you. Let me say less, because I'm telling you, wouldn't be no police called. That's all I'm going to say, because I'm going to handle that shit.
I know that's right.
Period. So,
And you know what?
Better do football numbers.
I'm just going to leave her alone.
Better do football numbers. That's crazy.
All right.
That is crazy.
Something still... All right, so here's one that's ratchet, but I don't know. It's not as heinous, but it's still bad. All right, so I look back to all the shit that I used to do as a kid, like roller coasters and rides and all that shit. And I look at it now and I'm like, I was fucking nuts. Like, what? we were, oh my God, we were awful kids to put our parents through all this and go, oh my God. So this roller coaster was stuck upside down for hours after a mechanical failure.
Hell no.
No. This happened in Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. So
they were stuck.
Yeah, so Summer Amusement turned into a serious nightmare on Sunday after a roller coaster malfunctioned in midair, trapping 8 passengers upside down for several hours. And this is on one of those little
Final Destination.
Exactly. This was on one of those little loops though. So like, you know, you go over the loop and so they were just stuck.
They ain't trying to rock it?
Huh? Oh, fuck no.
What if I rock myself out that damn seat?
Oh, yeah. Exactly. It's already malfunctioned. Who's to say them harnesses won't give out? And then your ass just be sitting there dangling.
Listen, I would have been rocking back and forth. I'm like, come on, y'all, rock back and forth.
I'm not rocking nothing. You better rock my ass back.
I'll motherfucking throw a rock at your head for rocking me. You out your goddamn mind. Fuck that.
Dude, I'm like, y'all better come on and rock this joint.
Yeah, okay.
Continue moving.
We be throwing rocks at your head.
At least you either go backwards or you go forward. But you'll end up back down.
Right.
But I just think about all the shit that, like, think about how fast shit is now. Like, you go, and just even at these attractions, even these haunted houses that we go to, they're up. It's like a completely empty parking lot one day, and in like a day's time, they got this whole haunted house constructed, and everybody's ready, and like, what? And we would go to that shit, like, for these amusement parks and these fairs, where these rides just, they throw you all over the place, they're very poorly kept, they're always traveling, no, I just can't do it. Alright. So, Tigga Man has got tea, I'm sure, because it's been a week and y'all don't know how to behave.
You better have some tea.
Do I?
You better have some tea.
We'll see.
I guess we'll find out after this.
And we'll see.
Well, we met about 2 months ago at my friend Marsha's 31st birthday dinner, and I immediately noticed Josh.
Yeah, I can be a little shy sometimes, but I said to myself, you better go up and introduce yourself, because if you don't, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. And we started talking, and, well, here we are. Now we're fucking.
My parents were thrilled when I told them I was finally fucking Josh. He had been eating my pussy for so long, I began to wonder if he was ever going to actually take out his dick and stuff my hole.
Deborah's not my typical fuck, and my friends were a little bit skeptical, but they're coming around. They're starting to see that, this is the woman that I want to empty my balls in for the rest of my life.
I actually still remember exactly where we were when we first fucked.
It was right over there.
Josh was behind me, and my face was pressed up against the glass the whole time.
Yeah, I was giving her this tremendous pounding. They were just really deep in there, and that's when I realized at that moment that fuck like this comes around only once, so I better not blow it. Do you remember what you said to me that night?
Of course. Fill me with your cock. Fuck my mouth, daddy. God damn it. Go deeper. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Keep fucking your little pump station. Come on my back.
I spent so much time looking for a woman that I could plow so hard that she'd walk funny for 2 days straight, and I'm just really glad that I never gave up.
No one should. I mean, the fucking you're waiting for is out there. It was for me.
Exciting things are happening at Burger King.
All right, great meeting, guys.
Yeah, hey, let's go to Burger King and get one of those new crispy chicken wraps.
What's in the new crispy chicken wrap?
What's in the new crispy...
What's in the new crispy chicken wrap?
Mary?
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce with some chitlins and grits wrapped up in a tasty cornbread tortilla drenched in hot sauce, fried in fat back. Burger King.
The new chicken snack wraps.
Bring your homie.
They're off the hook.
Sit back, relax, and sip on this tea. With Tigga Man on WRTR Real Talk Radio and Tigga Man on IG.
Hey, this is your boy Tigga Man with the T. Now, I know when you all hear the word T, when you hear the word T, you think of gossip, celebrity gossip. It's all about celebrity gossip. But my T consists of worldwide news and celebrity gossip.
Okay.
Local news.
Okay.
And also, what goes on in your bed, bro.
Oh.
Yes.
It's teabagging going on in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Y'all, I know y'all heard it's been a lot of
Teabag?
a lot of concerts that's been going on, and people in the fans throwing stuff up at the celebrities up there performing on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
I know y'all heard about that. Well, Lil Nas has been one of the latest ones who's been hit with something that's been talking about one of the audiences.
What they hit him with?
So Lil Nas, he was performing at a European Lollapalooza. Yeah, Lollapalooza,
nigga.
Lollapalooza. And listen, right in the middle of one of his songs, a loose item sailed in the air and landed at his feet.
Hold on, speak up, because the mic ain't picking you up, but go ahead.
Are you serious? Okay, I'm going to say it again. So Lil Nas X was performing at one of his concerts in Europe. And right in the middle of one of his songs, a loose item sailed into the air and landed right at his feet. So he stopped the show and he bent down to see what it was. Turns out it was a sex toy.
Oh.
What kind?
So then he said on the mic, "Who threw they pussy on stage?" So of course, it was one of them little sex toys shaped like a pussy. Somebody threw it.
Oh, they threw a pocket jump.
Yes, they threw all pocket pussy.
Go ahead.
They couldn't even throw the anatomically correct body part at the gay man. Y'all just throwing pussy up there. Ain't nobody have enough sense to throw a booty hole up there or something?
Right. And he said, "Who threw this pussy at me?" That was hilarious.
Y'all gotta be hateful even when being hateful. That's like hateful on top of hateful. That's like, not only am I gonna disrespect you as a gay man, but then I'm gonna throw some anatomically incorrect shit. Oh, bitch. Okay. Y'all so disrespectful. Hold on, because they've been throwing a lot of shit. Didn't that one bitch get plucked in the head with a phone?
Yeah, her name was
she did.
Yeah. BB Rexha.
Right, and then the other artists, somebody threw their mama on stage or something in her urn.
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red.
The one who said,
one who
sang that song, her pussy pink, her booty hole brown.
She got mad and left the stage.
Yeah, somebody threw a whole bunch of stuff at her ass.
Yeah, but who got their mom? Like, who threw their mama on the stage that was in an urn?
Threw their mama on the stage.
Yeah, it was like an urn. Somebody threw the ashes of their dead relative.
I don't remember that.
Huh?
I can't remember who that was. I heard about that though.
Yeah, I'm just like, who is chucking Granny's ashes on the damn? Okay, and then I just feel like this
generation. It was Rihanna though.
Rihanna.
I felt like it was her.
Nah, ain't nobody throwing nothing at her on stage. Ain't nobody doing it to her on stage.
Not throwing it at her, but throwing it to her. It was somebody. I remember that though, and it wasn't the grandma. It was somebody's mother.
I just feel like this generation, and you throw an urn on the damn stage, they just sit there and bust it down, talking about, yeah, I busted it open like whack-a-mole and shit. I don't know. Anyways, go ahead.
But anyway, speaking of pussies, why your girl Sukihana going like this, trending on social media?
Sukihana from where? Who's Sukihana?
Sukihana with the good coochie.
That's not. I don't think we've met on that level. Like, who is this?
You don't know who Sukihana is?
I don't know who that is.
She's a rapper slash reality.
I don't know who that is.
Star slash
I don't know her.
OnlyFans star slash porno star slash.
Okay.
Yeah, she all that. But anyway, she's trending on social media now. She in front of Buckingham Palace. People walking by. She filming, going live, talking about something. Yeah, she want her pussy stretch. She want her pussy stretch and eat a nigga ass.
Hold on, wait.
All out in public, everybody looking at her.
She wants her pussy stretch and a nigga to eat her ass?
She wants to eat.
Oh, Lord.
And she was very obnoxious about it.
Yeah, she has a song out. She has a song out. She currently has a song out.
I get that you have a song out. I get that. I understand that. But there is a time and there is a place for everything.
Yep.
I say that all the time. And you do not have to act like that in public.
Exactly. Okay, I just looked her up. She looked like the type of woman that would stretch a nigga booty hole open. Like, just stretch their booty so open that they get that little paper cut in their booty or something, you know?
You know what else? She was just trending last week for one of her videos leaked from OnlyFans, where she was basically peeing and trying to say that she was squirting.
Yes.
And everybody was going on her talking about that as well.
You said she was peeing.
She liked water sports.
It was yellow.
Coochie all in the cam. Coochie all in the cam, man.
Yeah, it was yellow.
She don't care.
You need to drink more water.
She do not care.
And she tried to pass. So she tried to pass yellow fluid. Let me get this right. Sis tried to push yellow fluid off as female ejaculation.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So who was going to buy that? And if they bought it, who was then going to ask, you should probably go to the doctor, or suggest it at least? Because why you got brown, or why you got, not brown, but why you got yellow fluids coming up out your...
But you know, when you're not drinking a lot of water, your pee turns yellow.
Mm-hmm.
It gets dark yellow too.
You know what?
You're not drinking water.
Is that a myth? Is that
no? It's not.
I feel like that's one of the urban legends that I forgot to talk about earlier.
That's not an urban legend.
It's not.
It's not an urban legend.
So whatever you eat. No. I'm talking about the urban legend of whatever you eat comes out in your genitals. So
that is absolutely true.
So if you go to Red Lobster, you mean to tell me your cooter gonna be smelling like fish heads?
Absolutely, yes.
Oh.
Absolutely. I'm not saying it smells like fish heads, but what you eat does have an effect on your pH, your taste, and your smell.
Oh.
Do we need to do a health segment?
I feel like we do for a lot of people.
Do we need to do a health segment?
Well, I mean, yes, should I find myself in pussy situations,
you know what?
I will consult the both of you. Okay.
Here we go with this.
What else you got, Tigga?
Here we go with this. Okay, next up. Future needs to get a life.
No.
The rapper Future. He needs to get a life.
Who?
And leave.
I don't know that one either.
The rapper Future.
I don't know that one either.
He needs to get a life and leave Russell Wilson alone. Sierra's husband, the football player, Russell Wilson. He just recently did a song, and he paid for Russell in the song. That man ain't bothering him at all. But he fucking loves. In a part of his song, he goes, "Big dog status, Bill Hopper. I balled in his mall for my brothers. Goyard bag, tote the cutter. I got it out the field. Fuck Russell." Part of Future's. That was part of his lyrics.
Is this his way of trying to get Sierra? Like, what's happening?
I don't know.
First of all, she don't want that man.
She don't want him. She happily married.
I don't understand.
Got kids. She happily married. Leave him alone. He ain't doing nothing.
He's coming across as a bitter baby father.
He is. He better.
Coming across as a creep.
Why?
He's coming across as a creep. He's just like giving me creep vibes.
Why are you so concerned with someone that is
Leave him alone.
helping raise your child.
Your child that you're not raising. Oops.
Exactly. And he got about like 20 kids.
Yikes.
I don't know. I don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else you got?
Next I got, so we all know Jamie Foxx. He's out of the hospital now.
Yeah, Jamie.
And it says that he's been doing very well. He's doing very well.
I wasn't being, that was genuine. I was being sincere.
What'd you say?
I said, yay, Jamie.
Shut up.
I did. It's
anyway,
good.
He's doing well. He was spotted playing top golf with some friends and family members, and they said he's doing like very well. He's not dragging, limping, or anything. They said he was playing top golf better than everybody else. Oh.
Excuse me. Sorry.
What that mean?
Huh?
What that mean?
What? I just called.
Y'all trying to come for Jamie? That's my dog.
I mean, I love Jamie too. And it was him.
So why you coughing though?
So, do y'all believe all these conspiracy theories now?
So now y'all saying it's a conspiracy theory. Y'all wrong. Y'all are wrong.
No.
Y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong.
I want to hear him sing first before I say anything else.
So if he don't sound the way he used to, then it's a problem.
It's a rap.
It's a rap.
It's a
rap. But anyway, I'm happy to hear that he's doing all right now. I need him to get back to the movies now.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know he's unpredictable, so okay.
Okay. So, y'all know there was the Broccoli Festival was, I believe, last weekend.
Yeah.
And Keke Palmer was there. She performed there.
Mm.
And in one of her songs she performed, she threw shade at her baby daddy.
Oh. Did she?
Basically, she threw shade at her baby daddy. Because remember, he made that whole comment when he saw that the video that was on social media of her
when she was with Usher, baby.
Yeah, he made that comment about you being a mother or something like that, and you dressing like whatever he said. But then he backtracked. But after he got criticized by everybody, he made a statement just saying that he basically.
Unless his statement was, "I'm an insecure fuck nigga."
No, he just basically was saying that he hold him and her to a higher standard, and so he wouldn't want her to be dressing like that in public.
Okay.
But meanwhile, he's been also on social media too, taking pictures in his boxes and all this other stuff.
Can I just say something because I'm a mom? Let me just say something real quick.
Oh,
hold on. Let me get finished.
All right.
So basically, what the hell did she performed one of her songs and then she said something about I don't need a nigga.
She just need a bag.
Yes, I don't need a nigga. I just need a bag, basically. That's what she was saying. So he hasn't responded to it yet. I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll find out sooner or later. We'll find out sooner or later. But go ahead, what was you about to say?
Okay, so first of all, I don't like the whole once you become a mom, you can't be sexy anymore. Being sexy is what created that child. And I don't want to, just because I don't want to walk around in t-shirt and jeans and sweatpants and a tank top and not, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that I should have to do that. Nobody should have to do that. And remember when I said there's a time and there's a place for everything?
Right.
He was appropriately dressed for the occasion and the event she was going to.
Yeah.
She didn't show up to mass. She didn't go to no vacation Bible school. She didn't come to nobody's graduation. Or, you know what I'm saying? She didn't come to her baby's baptism or anything like that with that dress on. She was
out
at
in a concert with her
concert.
With her friends. Enjoying herself.
Didn't you see what she had on before she left? Oh, okay.
Right.
Stop.
Right. But anyway, she said, little booties matter. My son gave me ass. I'm my own boss and I got my own cash. I don't need a nigga. Only thing I need is a bag.
I feel like she chants that in front of her mirror every night.
It do sound.
It's like an affirmation or some shit. Like, what?
It do sound like an affirmation.
The whole matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, she said what she said, honey, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Don't let social media fuck your relationship up.
Exactly.
Because guess what? Them same people with the opinions and said, girl, leave him. Just going home to their baby daddies, their husbands, their girlfriends, their wives, and laughing at you on social media. Girl, don't do it. Just have that baby pipe down a little bit.
Because we definitely have to laugh.
Don't become a statistic if you don't need to.
Is that it, Tigga Man?
So now, the mother of Matthew No's son is speaking out about the non-existent relationship that her son has with his half-sister Beyonce.
What?
Yes. His name's Nick, who was 13 years old, as a result of basically, everybody know the affair that Beyonce's father had with this lady.
Mm-hmm.
So,
which caused Tina to leave, as she should. That said child, let's talk about it.
Yeah. So basically,
I feel like that side of the family got ashy ankles.
You know what? So basically, she says that she's right now. She says she feels bad for her son because Beyonce, none of the other siblings are in contact with them. They don't see them. They don't speak to them. They don't get any kind of money from them. Nothing. And she said she's basically just saying her son saying, why don't Beyonce love her?
Child, first of all, Beyonce didn't want to lay down and think. Let's start there. Matthew was her father. Matthew is your daddy. You need to be worried about why your daddy ain't coming around and why he ain't paying what he need to be paying. Mm-hmm. And I hate to say this, but I feel like it's true. And it might not be. I don't really hate to say this. I'm lying.
I'm not torn up about this. I'm not. Just so you know, yeah.
I feel like sometimes women chase a man because of status, and they'll have a baby on purpose because they think that they'll gain something. That lady had that baby by Matthew Knowles to try to get some Beyonce tickets. I'm keeping it real. You thought because you had a baby by Beyonce's daddy that somehow or another that was just going to magically link you to Beyonce, child? Bye.
Look,
Beyonce ain't worried about
they gotta get it somewhere.
Or that baby.
Exactly.
They gotta get it.
And now look at you. You done came up with this whole scheme, and now look at you. You're in the wick. You look at you. You're in the wick line. You're standing in the wick line. Your baby done ran out of Capri Sun, and they screaming to the top of their lungs, and you just sitting there looking stupid. So there. Anyway.
If you want to see Beyonce so bad, you better buy him a ticket off a Ticketmaster. So he can see her.
You better set that nigga on your shoulders and lift up, bitch. I hope he can see over that fence.
I cannot.
Be like, oh, we felt like we were right there. Oh, did you, girl?
I cannot.
She ain't having it at all.
I cannot.
Be like, oh, did you, girl? For real? You felt like you were right there, didn't you? Yeah, family.
That girl rides for her mother, Tina, and she is not having it at all.
Next I have up is news now. This last news I have.
All right, is this the last one?
To everybody out there, before you go to another country, please do research on their laws. Please do research on their laws. There's a girl from Houston. Her name is Titter Young. She is stuck over in Dubai now. She got arrested.
Wait, did you fall out?
Her passport because she was yelling in public. Yelling in public.
What was she yelling about?
So basically, what happened was she had a rental car while she was out there, and I guess when she returned it and she left, and I guess she came back because she left some items in the car that she went back, and I guess the people at the rental place didn't want to give it to her or whatever, and so they started yelling at her. So she started yelling back at them, and because she was yelling, she got arrested.
So wait, so over in their country, you're not allowed to yell at all?
Women are not allowed to yell.
Really?
Women are not allowed to yell.
Right. Because I mean, you mean to tell me so you can get like federally locked up if you over there, somebody be like free chicken at Popeyes, and you just like like you could get arrested?
Yep. And she's 29 years old. She's 29 years old, and she the only way that she could receive her items back if she was to pay them some money. It was undisclosed. There's an undisclosed amount of money that she has to pay in order to get her items back.
Okay.
Now she can't leave out of the country. She's stuck.
And they probably told her something wild, like $500. Yeah. She probably said, $500? What the fuck are you got doing?
I told you. Free chicken from Popeyes, arrest her. Like, what? Off with her head. Like, what the fuck? Okay.
But I feel like, you know what I'm saying? She probably got baited into that because, come on now, that happens a lot. People leave their stuff in cabs and Ubers and Lyfts and stuff. Like, give that. She could have really gave her stuff back. But he probably was trying to scam. Because they be doing a lot of that shit. He probably tried to scam and say, "Oh, okay, you can have your stuff back, but you're gonna have to pay me." He probably was trying to do it on the slide, and she was not having it.
All right.
I can never do it.
So is that it, Tigga Man? Is that for the tea?
That'll be it for the tea for this time.
All right.
Y'all next week.
All right. So up next, I guess we're going to follow up on a story that we talked about a little bit last show. So yeah, we gotta give y'all the update and see how things fell. You know how things went with the Anacostia River. Yep. We'll be right back.
When these biscuits touch my nigga lips, I rub my hips, I do a dip, I back it up like a real ass bitch. Too legit to quit when I eat these Pillsbury butter biscuits.
Parody commercial created by Bricklyn Page. Follow her on Twitter at BrickyBrick1 and subscribe to the Orangey and Purple YouTube videos on our YouTube channel, BrickyBrick1.
Billy needs your help. He needs your help. It only takes 5 cents equals 1 grain of rice. Help Billy. He don't have anything to eat. He's digging in trash cans, eating flowers. What the fuck y'all doing at home? Fucking feed these children. Y'all go out and spend some fucking money on some weed and shit. Feed these damn children. Ain't nobody got time for this shit. Eating all the trash cans and shit. Feed this boy, please. Arms of a stranger. Feed these fucking kids. This shit getting out of here.
WRTR reminds you to feed the children.
Just give them some food. Just a little.
These kids ain't shit. Fuck these kids.
Wait, what about a dimple? Right before I hit.
Said, it looks like I got a dimple.
Is that a dimple?
Oh. Okay. Because I didn't have the camera up, so you're like, is that a dimple? And then I'm like, wait, we're talking like butt dimple? Okay, anyways. So.
Not those cheeks.
Huh?
Not those cheeks.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of bad things that can happen to your skin, let's follow up on the Anacostia River story.
Oh, my God.
So, for those of y'all that haven't heard the last podcast, but we were talking about how the Anacostia River in D.C. has been opened up after 50 years of being closed off to the public because of the sheer disgusting ass conditions. The Anacostia River, dog.
That's nasty.
So anyway,
I saw videos of people jumping in there and swimming.
Yes.
Yo. So I'm trying to come up with so for people that are not DC natives or people that haven't been to the area, I'm trying to what's something that's parallel that they can understand how dirty this damn river is.
Oh no, they clean that certain part of the river. They clean that certain part of the river, so you can get in it and swim in it.
But why does it look like coffee though?
Go for it.
Yeah, but water. You clean one part of the water, and you can swim in it like water don't move.
Exactly.
So you
exactly.
So what?
It's brown though. It's brown. Like sexy red booty hose. I don't like that for none of y'all. I'm not swimming in brown water.
No, but get this. All right, so
no, that part of the water was crystal clear.
No, but you know what's you know what the funny part was? It got postponed. It got pushed back because of why? Sewage leakage.
No, but I saw a video where people were getting in the water.
No, I'm saying
there's a video showing people.
No. They were allowed to swim, but what I'm saying is, like, you know, as a result, they're not allowed to either right now or it was an issue of where they had to stop because sewage had run out on it, and yeah.
It looks like sewage anyway.
They dumb.
So there's that.
I ain't gonna tell y'all who were getting in the who was getting in the water.
Who the Griffins when they got them superpowers.
Y'all already know who got in that water.
You? Yeah. Well, there wasn't one of us. Marcus, I tell you that.
Marcus, look behind your wall. Look at your wall.
Oh no, I know. Oh, I was already there. I noticed that. Listen, I was already there. I was already there. I saw that shit on the news reports. I was like, oddly enough, there's no brown people in the brown water. So, you know, it just...
Like they said, you can get in that water and see a dead body come up. Some bones.
Wouldn't that be a sight to see?
Oh, well.
That's crazy.
Anyways, up next, I'm going to tell you what I'm dead for. We'll be right back.
I would describe us as a traditional couple.
I love blowjobs. I do.
But lately, we've been using lip labs just for her veggie wipes. They're moist, scented wipes for my vagina.
I picked them up at the store.
It used to gross him out.
It's true. I couldn't handle that, vaginal smell that vaginas have.
But ever since he brought them home...
Now I love going down on her.
Beer flavor is his favorite.
It is.
Lip Labs, newly scented just for her veggie wipes. Natural, fabulous, fresh.
It's good to know he's happy.
I first met Doris in July of 1959.
He was just getting out of the service, and he was a very handsome man. But I was just 19. I wasn't looking for the one.
I asked her to the movies. North by Northwest, I seem to recall. But she said no. I was persistent, though. And 55 years later, we're still fucking. When you've been boning the same special woman for as long as I have, you learn how to really turn her inside out with your rock-hard cock.
Since we've met, we've fucked thousands of times. But even today, there's nobody I'd rather have deep dicking me at night and fucking me again in the morning.
People ask how we've lasted so long, and I say it's all about accepting change. When Doris was younger, she liked to be thrown around like a rag doll. But these days, she doesn't care what I do as long as I give her pussy the drilling it needs.
On the other hand, he's still the same old Isaac. He loved coming on my tits 55 years ago, and he still does today.
Well, heck, if it ain't broke.
The amazing thing is that we've been fucking each other senseless for so long that our kids are all growing up and they're fucking people too. Jane is fucking John, Ashley's fucking Tim, Ross is fucking Lucille.
They're all fucking very, very hard. My parents actually started fucking each other in 1927, and they continued banging in every conceivable position until my father died in 1977. I like to think that he taught me a little something about blowing my load in the same hole night after night.
We want people to know how important it is to find someone to fuck. I mean, really fuck the living shit out of. If you can do that for 55 years, I guess you're doing something right.
Alright, so this week, I'm dead for Madonna. Now I'm gonna tell you why.
Leave that lady alone.
You said what?
Leave that lady alone.
No, I'm gonna tell you why I'm dead for Madonna. Because, okay, so we all heard the recent reports of where she went to the hospital and all that stuff.
Yeah. She had something about she had a bacteria infection, which.
But wait, is this a vagina thing?
Made her non-responsive.
No.
Really?
I mean, was it a vagina
Everything
thing?
is not a vagina thing.
When they say a bacterial infection.
I didn't even hear him say that.
And this is why I'm dead for.
It was some kind of bacteria infection.
Well, okay, so this is why I'm dead for her. Because she got this bacterial infection, goes into the hospital, yada, yada, yada. This was like right on the heels of us mourning the loss of Tina Turner. So, you know, everybody's like, oh shit, Madonna's numbers up. And she didn't die. And I was thinking, no, I'm not mad that she.
Were you disappointed?
I wasn't disappointed, but I wasn't.
They said, hold on, no. They said
first of all,
I wasn't. I wasn't gleeful.
About Madonna like that.
I wasn't gleeful. Let me tell you why. Because I've been dead for Madonna. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it was for me when she started adopting all them black children and stuff. You remember?
Ooh, yeah.
And then she posted pictures of them rubbing her feet and stuff on Twitter. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I do.
That shit irritated me. I hated the fact that she did that. And then she, you know how like you be posting pictures of your baby or whatever, and they do something silly and you post it and you be like hashtag that's my boy or some shit like that. Her ass goes and on Twitter posted like one of those adorable pictures of your baby or whatever, but then was like hashtagged this nigga. She did not say no, she did. This was shit that she did years ago. I have been over Madonna. That's why I was like, oh, her numbers up.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
Oh, go back. Go back and look. Go back and look. It's this dumbass.
My invisible pearls.
It's this rivalry that these older divas get with these younger people. Like, I mean, you see it with Madonna. Like, every time motherfucking Lady Gaga goes to do something, Madonna feel like she gotta one-up that by doing something over the top. This bitch has been kissing girls on stage. She kissed Christina, then she kissed then she kissed Drake. Like this, like at this point, every time somebody does something, Madonna turns. Huh?
It looks like her breath stink too.
That's what I'm saying. And every time she feels like she's irrelevant, she does something over the top and becomes like this kiss slut or something. Is kiss slut a thing? Anyways, so I just feel like she got
got me when she got them ass clamps.
You said what, Tigga?
I said she got me when she got them ass clamps. Some things is huge.
I feel like it's that way in the industry. It's like these older girls, they feel threatened by these younger artists that come along. I mean, the same thing can be said for freaking Ariana Grande versus Mariah Carey. You know, even though Mariah, like, for years has been, I don't know her. I don't know her.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, you didn't hear that?
Mariah.
You didn't hear that? You didn't hear that?
Not talk about Mariah.
You didn't hear that when they was talking about Mariah and when they were like, oh, well, you know what? Ariana Grande is the next Mariah. And Mariah was like,
but she not.
What?
But she not.
Mariah was like, huh?
But she not.
Exactly. I'm not saying that she is, but every time that you hear of a new and up and coming being the next somebody, if that somebody is still here to defend themselves, they're just like, and then they feel like they got to do something extra relevant to stay relevant instead of just being the icons that they are. Now, back to...
That's what Mariah does.
But see,
that's what Mariah has always done.
Can I just say this? As an artist...
Mariah has always been Mariah.
Okay.
We need to stop comparing people.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what, exactly.
Everybody
needs to
be in their own lane and do their own thing. See, people wouldn't feel like that if you wouldn't feel like if the media or blogs would say, oh, they're the next so-and-so.
Exactly.
No, they're not the next so-and-so.
I agree.
They are who they are.
Who they are.
And that legend is who they are.
I agree.
They need to stay that way.
I agree.
Somebody should remind you of someone.
There's only
but don't
one
say they're
person.
the next, because there's only one.
Exactly.
There'll never be another Michael Jackson, and I dare somebody to say, oh, he's the next MJ. Sorry.
No.
You'll never see
there was
it.
only one Michael. There's going to always be one Michael.
Exactly. Oh, I totally agree with you. Now, speaking of not iconic people, now back to Madonna. So, the fact that...
She a legend. What you talking about? She a legend.
Madonna, I just, like I said...
She got more number ones than anybody.
Like I said,
more records sold than anybody.
Like I said, this week, I'm dead for Madonna because she couldn't be dead for us. So, here we sit. As we're moving on. Up next, we got the second half of the show. We'll be right back. Keep it locked.
I'm done.
This is a public service announcement for Team Bacon. We here at WRTR Real Talk Radio work closely with law enforcement officials and EMTs and discovered that there's nothing that bacon can't fix.
Oh my God.
911, what is your emergency?
I nailed my finger to a birdhouse accidentally.
Do you have some bacon?
Bacon,
that's right.
I have bacon left over from dinner last night.
Rub some bacon on it.
What?
On your hand, just do it. Rub some bacon on it.
That's all there is to it? What if I drop my phone?
Rub some bacon on it.
Or encounter my clone?
Rub some bacon on it.
I get mononucleosis.
Rub some bacon on it.
My nude pics get posted.
Rub some bacon on it. Rub some bacon on it. Rub some bacon on it, yeah.
My home gets foreclosed.
Rub some bacon on it.
My cat explodes.
Rub some bacon on it.
I wake up in a trunk.
Rub some bacon on it.
My friend goes steampunk.
Rub some bacon on it.
I meet real pirates.
Rub some bacon on it.
There's an awkward silence.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Rub some bacon on it.
I'm an adult with braces.
Rub some bacon on it.
I can't swim.
Rub some bacon on it.
I'm visited by Mr. Tim.
Hey, boy.
Rub some bacon on it. Bacon on it. Rub some bacon on it. Bacon on it. Rub some bacon on it.
It's Team Bacon, bitches!
Oh my God.
What? We just talking about bacon?
On WRTR Real Talk Radio.
Hey everybody, my name is Orangey from the YouTube series Orangey and Purple. Booty pop, booty pop, booty pop, booty pop, booty pop, booty pop. On the show, we take a lot of crazy risks and a lot of crazy chances. But one thing that you will never see us do is text while driving. I'm 15, I do have a permit. You see what can happen when you take your eyes off the road for just one split second. Not only are you putting yourself at risk, but you risking the lives of the other passengers in the car and everybody else on the road. Behind the wheel, you got a great responsibility. And ain't nothing responsible about operating the vehicle while trying to send a stupid-ass text message. It ain't that serious. No, really. Like, it is not that serious.
Remember, it can wait. No text is worth your life. Why are you even here? What? I just wanted to help promote safe driving. Girl, boom, I don't need your help. Get your own PSA. You always co-signing. You are such a bitch.
Parody PSA created by Bricklin Page. Follow her on Twitter at BrickyBrick1 and subscribe to the Orangey and Purple YouTube videos on her YouTube channel, BrickyBrick1. WRTR reminds you to never text and drive. It can wait. No, like, really, it can.
Take us to work. Take us on the go. Take us wherever you go. WRTR Real Talk Radio.
Yep, and just like that, just like we were saying earlier in the show, if you're just tuning in now, of course, God, I gotta get used to the podcast versus the broadcast life. But either way, we're on Apple, we're on Spotify, we're on YouTube, we're on iHeartMusic, we're pretty much everywhere that you are. Take us with you, tell a friend, we truly appreciate the support, and all of that. My name is Marcus Smoot, my week has been shit. No, actually, my week has actually been pretty good. It's been pretty good. How about y'all?
Well, my name is Miss Lyric. Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
My week has been okay. I am preparing to have my surgery on August 1st, so things have been a little hectic.
You get flat.
Work. No, I ain't getting no plastic surgery, boy. God gave me this. You're gonna have to mom bubble. To the day I die. I'm never getting surgery. Or what? I can buy a girdle.
Oh. What about you, Tigga?
Anyway.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so I've been just doing that, getting some stuff together. There's been a couple changes with my band, but other than that, life is lifing.
Okay.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
What about you, Tigga Man? How's things in your world?
Boy, Tigga Man. What's up, y'all? My week has been good. Been just busy running my businesses, stuff like that.
Why you sound like you about to eat Martin sandwiches?
Okay.
Never mind, go ahead.
Oh, shit. I just got on the
You was talking like bruh man there for a second.
Bruh man from the fifth floor.
Oh.
Yeah. I just been good running my businesses and stuff like that.
Okay.
Making this money the best way I can. That's about it.
How you making your money?
I hear you.
I'm making my money.
Oh, money.
Well, girl, I got this nail salon.
You charge extra for design?
Yes, girl, I have all that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, we'll talk.
And they do bumps in the back.
Ooh, okay. Period.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, nah, let me stop. No, so my week has been pretty good so far.
Your mention's about to be lit. It's like, nah. I said your mention's about to be lit.
No, but I mean, it's been going all right so far. I mean, to me, it's still the beginning of the week. Tomorrow will be the middle of the week, so.
I feel you.
So far, it's going good. I work from home, thank God, so.
Oh, can I?
I'm chilling.
Oh, so speaking of money, I've been spending mine. Y'all know what I did? Guess what I got to do?
What?
So I got to go to a dispensary. So since I did, it was neat. Okay, so for those of y'all that don't know,
He's a cannabis head now.
so for those of y'all that don't know, we just became legalized here in the state of Maryland.
Yes.
So you can so you can go up to the store and like order it like a double quarter pounder and stuff. And I mean, you know, it's cool. So
But you have a limit. You only have a limit that you can get.
Oh, how much?
But see me.
What's the limit?
Milligrams, I think.
I can get what I want.
You say how many milligrams?
100.
Oh, in a month or?
I think it's a month. It might be a week. I'm not sure, but at a time, that's all you can get.
No, I figured that. No, but so I go into the dispensary, right? It's real professional how it goes. So you go in, and like they have a line that has like for, I guess the people that get it for medical purposes.
Yeah.
But then you got another line that everybody else goes to, and they have like this bitch standing there, and she got an iPad and shit. And like once they take your driver's license, they put you into the computer, and then the computer puts you into a seat. And then and then you sit there like you about to like go get vaccine, like you about to go get your booster shot and shit. Until they call you up, you go in there, they hand you a catalog, and then I'm sitting there and I'm looking at. They had the little TV, and you know how they run ads and stuff on TVs and stuff. That's not how they did. Well, they had the ad, but it was like, oh, meet our staff, and then it would have like, this is Keisha. Keisha's favorite strain of weed is this. These are her. Hold on. And then it was like, these are her favorite things to eat when she's high, and these are her favorite munchies, and this is her favorite effect. And I'm just like, oh my god, should we really be doing like what?
Yes.
I feel like
we should.
I feel like liquor stores should have the same thing. Because you go in there and it'd be like, this is Rodney the drunk that you see on the street. His favorite is bourbon. His favorite pastimes are passing out drunk in the alley.
No, that's not the same. I think it's a good idea, and I like that dispensaries do that, because some people really don't know what to get. And it's helpful. For me, I like for people to be descriptive and to tell me, like, what does this do? How is this going to make me feel? You know what I'm saying? So that is very helpful that they did that.
Yeah, so
for me personally, I don't like what is it? The sativa strain? I can't deal with that.
No,
I'm an indica.
but the sativa, it's sativa. The sativa, that actually gives you energy. That's supposed to give you. It gives
me panic attacks, baby. I be paranoid. I be like, everybody's watching.
Okay, so again, I'm brand new to this. So
that makes you chill.
Wow.
That makes you relax.
Which one you say?
Who, me?
Me, indica.
Oh.
Yeah, indica is the one that breaks you down.
Yeah, that's
but
my
then there's a
hybrid.
There's a hybrid of both, actually. And I like the hybrid in a sativa. I like sativa because I like it to keep me going on. You know what? Got that wild berry.
Period. I know. Okay. Period.
But with the Maryland law,
look,
it says that you can have up to 1.5 ounces. Are y'all listening to me?
Yeah.
So with the Maryland law, it says that you can have up to 1.5 ounces of cannabis flower, 12 grams of concentrated cannabis, which is the vapes, the vape pen, or you can just have, or with the edibles, it's a total of 750 milligrams.
Is that for medical?
No, this is for regular. This is not for medical. This is for regular.
I feel like
medical is different.
I feel like the legalization of weed about to change up the game for a lot of stuff. Like kids will be going to their prom and be giving people like weed leaf corsages and stuff.
Shut up.
You know, like
no, because they still making it a certain age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe. Oh well. Anyway, so I guess we're here for the second half of the show. Up first will be the Y-Files. That'll be right after this. Keep it. Because we ain't going nowhere, neither is you bitches.
Toilets. Toilets are made so that people can sit down and take a shit. Anyone can sit on a toilet, and if the toilet is large enough, two people can shit together and tell jokes, or make up stories, or just listen. Toilets are for people, and that is why toilets are like Facebook, magazines, Febreze, toilet paper. These are things that people use when they shit together, so they can open up and connect about ideas and music and other things people share. Handle toilets are just like Facebook. Button toilets, just like Facebook. Self-flush toilets, just like Facebook. No-flush toilets, Facebook. We all want to connect. Sometimes we just don't know how. That's why we have toilets and Facebook.
Why do you have roaches?
my children hate me.
On WRTR Real Talk Radio.
Why did my vagina burn?
The truth is out there.
Explaining the unexplained. We're answering why to the questions you want to know by taking your tweets at WRTR Radio. We take your emails at station, or actually, what's damn? We take your emails at WRTR radio at gmail.com. That's the new one. Okay, so WRTR radio at gmail.com. And we take your Facebook messages at facebook.com/WRTR Real Talk Radio. This is the Y-Files. Remember, the truth is out there. And for those of you that are just learning what the Y-Files are and how to send your questions, like I said, do it by sending us an email, but we're just answering why. Who wants to go first?
I can go.
All right, Tigger, what you got?
My why question is, why do your
Hold
friends
on, who
and
is this
family-
from? Is this from you?
This from me.
Oh, hell.
This is my why.
Okay. We're ready. Mm-hmm.
My why is, why do friends and family feel they need to compete with you?
Ooh.
I want to know that. I have one family member. I'll get something. I'll buy something. Let's say I buy a new phone. Let's say I buy like an iPhone 13. And they see me with it, and they'll go, "Oh, I'm about to get the iPhone 14 Plus." The next day they have it.
So
why do you think you need to compete with me?
So we've been friends for a very long time, and that's kind of what you do. So is this a family trait?
No. I don't compete with you.
No, you don't compete, but you do be copping shit. You like if somebody got it,
I want it. But that's the thing. First of all, don't try to come to me. We're not doing it like you trying to call me up. When I get something, I get it because I want it. I don't get it because I see somebody else with it.
No, honestly, I believe it just goes back to what I say. It's people stunting in stunts and shows. They want to do it for the gram. People want you to they can't let somebody get a leg up. They will damn near kill themselves trying to impress people that don't matter.
But then come to you a few days later asking, can they borrow some money?
Oh.
Why?
Well,
because the truth
is
out there.
The truth is out there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know.
Miss Lyric, you go or me?
You can go.
Alright, my why comes from Earl from H-Town. He wants to know why people in the office insist on these potlucks but get mad when I don't want to participate. Some have even outright said that I think that I'm better than everyone else.
No, you just don't want to eat other people's food. You don't know what they
And
want
he
to
had
eat.
that right.
I've seen cat hair in food. I've seen food that had cat hair in it. A potluck at work. And I was like, oh, hell no.
All I know is everybody's so creative and we don't want no parts of it.
I know it wasn't pubes.
And who put raisins and peanuts in potato salad?
Them non-melanated people. Mm-hmm.
No.
Especially the ones y'all start dating and then bring to family functions, and we got to sit there and act like, like we including them, even though ain't nobody touching whatever it is in the fucking pot that they brought.
Mm-hmm.
Not one. This is my new boo, Susan, and she's brought this. Okay.
Child.
Why?
What you got there?
Sierra from Instagram says, and I read, why once you get into a relationship, now all of a sudden everybody want to come out the woodworks?
Oh, that always happens. That always happens. Because they see you got somebody now. It's like,
What you got to say?
That is crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy.
Marcus.
You say what?
Thoughts?
Oh, yeah. Thoughts.
All I know, my whole thing is this. People do come out of the woodworks whether you are available or not, especially nowadays. But it does tend to happen a lot during those times. So, I agree.
Well, I think because people want to be messy and people are miserable and misery loves company, that's why you have to deny that invitation.
Yep. Some people don't know how to do that though.
Yeah.
Some
but girl,
hold on. Like Gary from where was he from? Oh no, that was my person.
Yeah.
The person that was my person. Who was the person that you was
That was Crystal.
Like
the whole Crystal jump.
Okay.
Yeah, it was anonymous. But she wasn't anonymous with them names though. But okay, girl.
Because if they listen, sorry girl, you're meow cats out the bag. Because the truth is out there, and so is your dirty laundry. And that wraps it up for this week's Why Files. We're always answering Why for you at WRTR Radio on Twitter, WRTRradio@gmail.com, and on Facebook at WRTR Real Talk Radio. So, y'all want to do news to make you nauseous next, or do you want me to tell you, let's do news to make you nauseous up next.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right.
I would describe us as a traditional couple.
I love blowjobs. I do.
But lately, we've been using lip labs just for her veggie wipes. They're moist, scented wipes for my vagina.
I picked them up at the store.
It used to gross him out.
It's true. I couldn't handle that, vaginal smell that vaginas have.
But ever since he brought them home,
Now I love going down on her.
beer flavor is his favorite.
It is.
Lip Labs, newly scented just for her veggie wipes. Natural, fabulous, fresh.
It's good to know he's happy.
I first met Doris in July of 1959.
He was just getting out of the service, and he was a very handsome man. But I was just 19. I wasn't looking for the one.
I asked her to the movies, North by Northwest, I seem to recall, but she said no. I was persistent, though, and 55 years later, we're still fucking. When you've been boning the same special woman for as long as I have, you learn how to really turn her inside out with your rock-hard cock.
Since we've met, we've fucked thousands of times. But even today, there's nobody I'd rather have deep-dicking me at night and fucking me again in the morning.
People ask how we've lasted so long, and I say it's all about accepting change. When Doris was younger, she liked to be thrown around like a rag doll. But these days, she doesn't care what I do as long as I give her pussy the drilling it needs.
On the other hand, he's still the same old Isaac. He loved coming on my tits 55 years ago, and he still does today.
Well, heck, if it ain't broke.
The amazing thing is that we've been fucking each other senseless for so long that our kids are all growing up and they're fucking people too. Jane is fucking John, Ashley's fucking Tim, Ross is fucking Lucille.
They're all fucking very, very hard. My parents actually started fucking each other in 1927, and they continued banging in every conceivable position until my father died in 1977. I like to think that he taught me a little something about blowing my load in the same hole night after night.
We want people to know how important it is to find someone to fuck. I mean, really fuck the living shit out of. If you can do that for 55 years, I guess you're doing something right.
And now, say what? News to make you nauseous on WRTR Real Talk Radio. Let's go.
These are some of the stories you might not read about in the New York Times, the Washington Post, or the Wall Street Journal. It's news to make you nauseous. Alright, my story is exhausting, and it's gut-wrenching, and I hate it. I hate it. Now that I'm looking at it, it's going to upset me. But, so who wants to go first?
I can.
Alright, go for it.
Say what? Colorado
Say what?
All right. A 64-year-old man was confronted by an organization titled Colorado Ped Patrol, which prides itself on taking down pedophiles who prey on innocent children.
I thought you said Pea Patrol.
No, Ped.
Oh, Ped. Okay, pedo. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
When arriving to the arranged meeting spot, the old man was greeted by an officer of the organization who asked him why the hell he was meeting with a child for sex. He responded out of curiosity, the offender replied. The 64-year-old claimed that this is the first time he's ever acted on these impulses. Text messages show that he was prepared to have sex with the child and even described what he wanted to happen. After being informed that he committed several felonies, he was then instructed to call his wife and tell her what he had tried to do.
Sure did.
The woman was heard sobbing uncontrollably, asking if the marriage was all a lie. The 64-year-old man admitted that his behavior was disgusting and that he had never touched a child before. After the phone call, he was handed over immediately to police officers at the scene.
To be where he was locked underneath the jail. Let me tell you what. I saw this damn video. I saw this damn video. I saw
that too.
Yeah, I saw the video, so I heard the whole thing. It was on TikTok, actually, for me. And I was floored when I heard this. And just like, really? You expect us to believe that in 64 years, this was your first time ever doing this? Because everybody, I mean, I'm not saying that things don't happen at 64, years that's new to you. I mean, shit. But they should be normal shit. At 64 years old, you should be doing skydiving for the first time because you're about to die anyways. You should do... you should be doing like, oh, well, my wife ate my butt for the first time at 64 years old. That kind of shit. Not fondling children, you sick fuck. Ugh. Why are people like this? And, of course, it wasn't us.
And I'm mad because when he called his wife, he was just as calm as hell on the phone.
He really was.
He was calm as hell.
Blowing me.
Right.
He said, what the hell?
Blowing me.
That's crazy. And she even
said it herself. She was like, "You're all calm." And what is happening? She thought it was a joke.
Right.
Yeah.
He just kept saying, you're kidding, right? You're kidding.
Yep.
There's no way.
Kidding? Are you kidding?
And then she was like, "You just threw our whole life away." And I was just, and I could hear. I mean, I mean, they were white tears, but they were real tears. And
I ain't gonna hold you. One thing that I noticed in that audio, that wife did sound younger than him.
Oh, didn't she?
She sounded younger than him.
Yeah.
So I feel like those urges have always been there, and you thought you was slick and could get away with it while you were out of town.
Right.
Absolutely not.
Oh, this is my first time. Okay, Bruce Jenner. Waiting until, and I'm not misgendering.
Allegedly.
I'm not misgendering Caitlyn before y'all come for me. I'm not misgendering Caitlyn. What I'm saying is that at 64, Bruce decided that he was a woman. So at 64, this guy decided he was a pedo. It's just, why do people? I hate peopling.
That's
people
crazy.
Be peopling.
The people be peopling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. All right, I guess I go next.
Your turn. Go ahead.
Say what? Clayton County, Georgia.
Say what? Georgia.
Clayton County.
What y'all doing up there?
Clayton County. Okay.
How y'all living?
Okay. A 6-year-old boy in Clayton County is fighting for his life after his mother's boyfriend beat him over the course of a weekend.
Oh, well, now I feel bad about falling out.
Portia Wells' 6-year-old son is in a grave condition at the hospital. Wells and her boyfriend, 36-year-old Napoleon.
You know what?
You know, hold on. Tigga man, hold on. First off, I'm gonna need you to speak a little bit more into the mic. And then secondly, Napoleon. Okay, you can't keep coming up with these things. Okay. This is a sad story, and you can't keep coming up with these loops and turns. Okay.
It says, Wells and her boyfriend, 36-year-old Napoleon Tracy Ace Jr., were arrested and charged with child cruelty. The boy's injury included bleeding in the brain, blood clot in the lungs, broken bones, and severe bruising all over the body.
It is not yet said whether or not the kid was taller than the father, Napoleon.
Shut up.
Actually, it sounds like
so. It was said that
complex.
Yes, it was said that Ace believed the 6-year-old stole $80 from him and gave it to the family's roommate. Ace then assaulted the child every day for the entire weekend before the most severe beating, before the most severe beating. Miss Wells advised once the assault was over. But check this out. Stop! Don't laugh. That's not funny.
I'm not laughing at that. The edible just hit. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh my god. Okay. The mother, oh my god. The mother, Miss Wells, advised once the assault was over, her child was unconscious, unresponsive, covered in bruises, and foaming at the mouth.
You know
Miss
what?
Wells advised that she attempted to revive her son with a cold bath, but it did not work.
What?
Yes. Wells ignored that her child was suffering. It was said that she got while her child was suffering, she got her nails done and did her normal daily activities until she finally decided to take him to the hospital.
You know what? Fuck her.
Yes.
Fuck you. Everybody does not deserve to be a fucking parent. And you are one of those bitches who don't need no child. Because I know you fucking lying. Bitch, you went to go get your nails done?
Mm-hmm.
And your baby got bleeding on the brain because of your raggedy-ass boyfriend? Beat her? First of all, you need to be underneath the jail. He need to be underneath the jail. Everybody who's witnessed that shit and didn't say nothing or do nothing needs to be underneath that motherfucking jail.
She let him beat that boy throughout the whole weekend. He was getting beaten throughout the whole weekend.
And it'd be these same type of people sitting there waving their finger and their chicken neck, telling the gays why they can't have kids, but you do this on your watch. Okay, sis.
First of all, I don't even believe that the baby then took the $80. I believe the roommate took it and then fucking blamed the baby. That makes the most sense.
Right.
Because it, clearly there's no adult in their right mind in that household. That makes the most
And how old was the kid again?
6.
So you thought that your entire 6-year-old made a whole heist? Like this was like literally. Like, and then what exactly was he gonna buy? Some motherfucking Cheez-Its? Like, what are we talking here? You know, like what? Some goddamn animal crackers and shit.
Giving the roommate stole the money and blamed the child.
And blamed the child.
Tried to say the child gave it to him. I guarantee that's what happened.
No.
And if that was the case, did you ask him where he got it from? If he gave you this $80, did you ask him where he get it from? Or did you tell him to go get that $80, that money from where it was at, and give it to you?
Or did you go and get it yourself and blame
him? Exactly. Exactly. That's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, that's what I had.
Disgusting.
All right.
From my news to make you know.
All right, this story is draining, but okay. Say what, Massachusetts?
Say what? Who?
Massachusetts.
Okay.
All right. So basically, parents in a school district there are expressing their disappointment over a years-old decision to eliminate advanced placement for math in middle school. So they've been basically phasing out the advanced math courses in grades 6 through 8 around 2017, and then officials noticed racial disparities in the program. So, it gets worse. So students who were being placed in the advanced math were overwhelmingly white and Asian, while the lower level courses were filled primarily with Black and Latino students.
Yeah.
And here again, of course,
That's ridiculous.
It's obvious why it makes me nauseous, but at the same time, why are we still dealing with this? Really?
It will never end. It will never end.
I mean, you do this, and then you think back to, like, I think it was back in 2015, that one that one Indian kid that applied to the college and tried to say that he applied as an Indian, he applied as a white person and was denied. And when he applied as a black person, he was accepted. Yeah, it goes
because of his skin color.
Yeah, it goes back to all of this is just full circle for me. So,
my thing is, why was he applying as a white person?
I'm talking about that story back then. He was basically, he made the point that he wasn't being accepted because of his race and that black people were. And that's, what white people have been saying for, all these, programs and stuff to get black kids into colleges, they're unfair because I'm white. And because I'm white, I don't get those advantages and I have to work even harder, blah, blah, blah. But meanwhile, you got
born with these advantages, though.
Exactly.
You are given these advantages.
And until
we as a nation comes together and you all take responsibility for that, and you know that, it's always going to be like that. That's why I can't stand when people say there's no racism doesn't exist. Yes, it does. We just had
it does.
A House of Representative person refer to black people as colored people in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm. Colored people.
So yeah, it's not going to go anywhere no time soon.
Well, I mean, you just look at situations like that, and then you got these fuck nuggets over here talking about, you got them, like, purposefully putting the white kids in programs that they're low-key discriminating the black and colored kids against. So, I don't know. I don't like it. And that is what makes me nauseous, so... If you want these and more nauseating news stories, make sure you follow us on Twitter at WRTR Radio. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and of the like. I'm at Marcus Smoot, MarcusSmoot.
I am at Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, not OnlyFans, that's Tony. At Lyric Bravado, period.
And you can find me, Tigga Man, on Facebook at Tony Tigga Man Nelson, Instagram and Titter.
Titter? I don't have that site. What was you talking about? Implants and stuff earlier? You got some silicones.
Hold on, wait a minute. That's the drink I just had.
Oh. You and your Titter.
Now you can follow me. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at TiggaMan82.
You know what? You know what? Y'all
are my OnlyFans page.
Listeners, you're welcome.
That Tigga Man.
You just dropped that gem because listeners, that's a gem right there. That idea, what? Titter. Mm-hmm.
Titter. I'm the first to say it.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Oh no!
So up next on Real Talk. Our Real Talk segment, we're simply asking you one question when it comes to past situationships. So, for example, if your friend or family member started dating somebody that you were previously intimate with, would or should you tell them? Or would you just, basically keep your mouth shut? Would you keep your mouth closed? Will we talk about it? Are you bringing it up? All this and more. Keep it locked. Real Talk's up next.
Well, we met about 2 months ago at my friend Marsha's 31st birthday dinner, and I immediately noticed Josh.
Yeah, I can be a little shy sometimes, but I said to myself, you better go up and introduce yourself, because if you don't, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. And we started talking, and, well, here we are. Now we're fucking.
My parents were thrilled when I told them I was finally fucking Josh. He had been eating my pussy for so long, I began to wonder if he was ever going to actually take out his dick and stuff my hole.
Deborah's not my typical fuck, and my friends were a little bit skeptical, but they're coming around. They're starting to see that, this is the woman that I want to empty my balls in for the rest of my life.
I actually still remember exactly where we were when we first fucked.
It was right over there.
Josh was behind me, and my face was pressed up against the glass the whole time.
I was giving her this tremendous pounding, just really deep in there, and that's when I realized at that moment that fuck like this comes around only once, so I better not blow it. Do you remember what you said to me that night?
Of course. Fill me with your cock. Fuck my mouth, daddy. God damn it. Go deeper. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Keep fucking your little pump station. Come on my back.
I spent so much time looking for a woman that I could plow so hard that she'd walk funny for 2 days straight, and I'm just really glad that I never gave up.
No one should. I mean, the fucking you're waiting for is out there. It was for me.
Look at you. You sitting on your mama couch, smoking weed, popping out ladies, and eating up all your mama food. You ain't shit. Your lazy ass ain't doing shit. Why don't you do something with your life? Get your stupid ass up off the couch. Go to the Neverest Institute. At Neverest, you get the hands-on training that you need to stop being a motherfucking bum that you are. Now, being that you are indeed a lazy bum on the couch, I know your ass is full of excuses. What about my thug life? What about my pimp? What about my pregnancy? Don't nobody want to hear that shit. You can be a thug at Neverest. All right. Now, who got the motherfucking answer? I do. Got that loud. Yo. I got that loud. You can turn tricks at Neverest. You can have your baby right there in the classroom. Just clean up after yourself. It ain't my baby. It ain't my baby. Yo. I got that loud. The teachers at Neverest know that your lazy ass don't want to be there. Neither do they. You skim through shit so fast, it'll be a miracle if you pass your exams, but that's beside the point. At least your ass can say you in school. Call up there now. Don't you want to be fly? Don't you want to be balling? Don't you want to be in this big-ass boat? Well, motherfucker, so do I. And the sooner you skim this contract, the sooner I can do shit like that, bitch. Call now. You still sitting there, bitch. I said call now.
Parody commercial created by Bricklin Page. Follow her on Twitter at BrickyBrick1 and subscribe to the orangey and purple YouTube videos on our YouTube channel, BrickyBrick1.
Keeping it 100. It's Real Talk on WRTR Real Talk Radio. We keep it real.
Yep, we're definitely keeping it real right here on WRTR Real Talk Radio. So, as discussed before our break, we're asking you this question this week. If your friend or family member started dating somebody that you were previously intimate with, would or should you tell them, or would you just keep your mouth shut? Y'all, a lot of y'all chimed in. Y'all did. Y'all chimed in on Instagram. You chimed in on Twitter. You chimed in on Facebook. So we definitely appreciate your feedback and all that goodness. So let's just get right into it. So what say you? What say you?
Me?
Yeah.
I have a lot. I don't know if y'all want me to read all of them.
Okay.
But some of them have me cracking up. First of all, let's start
my opinion.
What is your opinion?
My father.
Go ahead, give me your opinion.
My opinion, yes, I would tell them, I'll let them know that I was previously involved with that person, I will let them know, and then I'll just let them know. I mean, if you want to stay with them, go ahead. That's for you. But I'm gonna let you know because eventually it's gonna slide out some kind of way. It's gonna come out some kind of way.
It's gonna slide out.
It's gonna come out some kind of way. So yeah, I'll let my friend or family member know that I know that person. But I mean, if you want to continue on doing what you're doing with them, go ahead. It's not bothering me at all. Because I'm not with that person anymore. So
yes, bitch, busting on the concrete like a bag of ice.
There you go.
So
there you go. But that's mine.
All right. So
yeah, I'm in agreement.
Are you?
I am. I'm in agreement.
So
because I would want to know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Not that I want to know all the details or whatever, but just give me a heads up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me know something. Yeah.
You know. And then after that, hey, that's your situation.
That
ain't none of my business.
Exactly.
Yeah, I want to know.
Look, Mark.
It's better to know than it to be like, just put on you. Like, and then you just see something and you be like, for real? This was, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be surprised by nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I would rather be like, hey, you know, tell it.
I feel like it's a double-edged sword. I do. Because, for one, you got that stigma of you always got them people that once they see you doing well, no matter what it is, they gonna throw their little spin on it. So it's certain people that will purposefully wait until you start dating somebody and they can't wait to tell you, oh, I hit it first, or I did that. Oh, yeah, wait till they do that thing with their tongue. That kind of shit. So, yes.
But is that a friend? Is that a true friend? Because people who do stuff like
not at all.
I feel like you're a hater and you weren't no friend to me.
That's why I say it's a double-edged sword. Because at that point, because you're on one side, you're like, you don't want to be that friend that's like, oh, well, I hit that. And especially if you that friend that's got a lot of bodies. If you that friend that's got a lot of bodies and like every other person you meet, they be like, oh, hit that one too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But see, here's the thing, though. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
It's how you say it. Yeah, that's my whole thing.
You know?
And the way you just said it, it was like, I was with this person, but I know you wanted them too, so you couldn't wait for me to get with them so you can do it. And then here go me, oh, I hit that. Oh, I got,
That's being messy. You don't have to be messy. You can give somebody information without being messy.
I've had somebody say that to me before, believe it or not. Like, I was with somebody, and then after we broke up, then this person was, like, professing their like of me, and, oh, I couldn't wait until you were single again, and I'm just like, what?
Oh, and I know what was I just thought about this.
Exactly. So you know I'm not lying, so it's happened. Okay.
Yes.
It happens.
Well,
it does.
At least you know.
There you go.
Hey.
And if you choose to deal with it, hey, that's on you.
On you.
Let the cards fall where they may.
That's right.
Oh, okay. So, off the internet, let's see. Marmella Wood says, I definitely would, mainly because they all still have feelings for me. Okay, cocky. Plus, I personally don't feel like touching anyone that my friend has had.
Okay.
Community dick? Y'all don't want it? No community?
No.
Okay. Anyway, so that was my. Oh no, I'm sorry, I forgot. I posted it on TikTok also. So, somebody, AJ said you got to speak up. That's too messy. Kelly says depending on the situation, it was a one-time thing. If it was a one-time thing, probably not. But if they're toxic on a relationship or if they're a toxic person in a relationship, then yes. And then Justin said I'd wait a few weeks and let it get good before I stepped into everything. Oh, okay. Y'all messy, but go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
You've had a lot more.
So my dad commented.
Your dad commented?
My dad commented.
Okay.
And he says, "Yup, tell them the whole story. Better than finding out at the friends or family cookout or at a family reunion. You know, once that liquor starts pouring, somebody telling all the ugly secrets."
Wow.
Yep. And it's, you know what? It's mixed reviews, though. It's mixed reviews because Derek says, "Mind your business. If y'all are in the past, keep it that way unless you still want to hit that."
Okay.
Let's see. My aunt said, "Tell them what's in the dark always comes to light." Somebody else said, "I'd rather be on the show giving my thoughts."
You said what?
Somebody else said, and Timothy Howard says, "I'd rather be on the show giving my thoughts."
Oh.
Yuri says, "Moral obligation to say something unless they popped up already in love or if you know them well enough to know that they wouldn't want to know." And I think that's fair.
Wait, Tim Richards said what? Said he'd rather be on the show.
Timothy Howard says, "I'd rather be on the show giving my thoughts."
Timothy Howard. All right, Timmy Ho. Sounds like you need your own podcast. Anyways.
Being messy.
I got one more.
All right.
Ridian she says, "I always judge based on how I would feel in the reverse of the situation. I would want to know. I don't go behind my family or friends. It would make a difference to me morally. Therefore, knowing keeps me from feeling weird. I get to make the decision that is right for me and what I believe is right." And I like that. I like that. So, yeah, y'all had a lot to say.
Y'all did. Y'all did. I mean, I still feel like it's a double-edged sword because on one side you don't want to be that friend that's, hit that too. Yeah, that one I hit. But then at the same time, you don't want to be that person that if it comes up, they looking at you kind of crazy because you didn't say
anything. Right.
And you could just, but then you also have that option of playing off like, you know what? I got real fucked up one night and I thought they looked familiar, but I ain't really know.
See, it depends on the situation for me. Because if it was something that you dealt with somebody in high school and then 10, 15 years later, one of your friends pops up at a party or something with the ex-boyfriend from like senior, when you was a senior or something, or when you first got to college or something like that. To me, that's different. But if it was like 1 or 2 years ago,
right?
That friend should know. That friend should know who you was messing with at that time,
right?
Depending on how long you've been friends. So it just depends, case by case situation.
Why did I just look up at the camera and see Tigga Man chewing like a cow? I mean, damn, this is the last. This is the last segment. You can't wait to get
my damn taco.
This is the goddamn last segment. You can't wait to stuff your face till we motherfucking finish. God damn.
Hey, shut up. Your pretty hoodie messing up my eyes.
What?
How about that?
Yo, hungry ass. I'm sitting there. Why is his mouth moving like that? Why is he chewing like a cow?
Shut up. My stomach was growling.
But anyway, so I guess that'll wrap up this week's WRTR Real Talk Radio. But y'all, keep in contact with us. Once again, my Twitter, Instagram, all that, MarcusSmoot. I'm Marcus Smoot.
And my name is Miss Lyric Bravado, and you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter, not Titter, because we don't work like that over here. And that is LYRICBRAVADO. Feel me?
MOUSE.
Tigga man.
Yeah.
Tigga man, I feel like
MONEY.
Hey Tigga man.
And this your boy Tigga man.
I feel like you should change your handles. I feel like you should change your Instagram names to @Tittle.
Shut up. Anyways, and once again, this your boy Tigga man. And you can follow me on Facebook at Tony Tigga Man Nelson, and on Twitter and Instagram at TiggaMan82. And like I said before, you can follow me on OnlyFans too.
And Titter.
And soon to be Titter.
Titter gonna be popping.
Hashtag areolas.
Y'all stupid.
Okay.
Anyways, we appreciate y'all listening to us. We'll holler at y'all next week. Please tell a friend.
Yes.
Bye.
Your choice for today's hottest hits and yesterday's favorites. WRTR Real Talk Radio.